The Education Committee has scrutinized a motion tabled by some MPs and proposals by private school owners seeking government support to establish a COVID recovery fund to cushion private schools from the impact of the pandemic. In the latest requests, the National Private Educational Institutions Association Uganda wants government to provide each school with shillings 100 million as relief fund ahead of the official reopening of schools next year. While appearing before the Education Committee of Parliament, State Minister for Primary Education Dr Joyce Moriku Kaducu says the law doesn't allow them to use public resources to fund private schools.
It has not made any mention about the financial support to the private schools. The Act has no provision. Nevertheless, the discussion is, even if there is no provision in the Education Act, in the policy documents, what is it that we can do to support these private schools? I think that is the discussion, because the law is clear.
Members on the committee suggest that the 48 billion needed to print self-study materials should be channeled to help schools whose reopening remain uncertain due to effects of COVID-19.
That 48 billion is going to be negative expenditure. Let us agree as a committee, make a recommendation to Parliament. That's the money should give to private institutions. Because, Mr. Chairman, they are buying materials now and schools are resuming in January.
It's not that we are going to buy new materials. It's just we are already distributing those materials. I think there is a little bit of communication gap there. And we are going to assess the children using those materials. And then when they get back to school, they still need the material. So the material is timely, it's useful, it's beneficial.
The Deputy Committee Chairperson Abigaba Cuthbert Mirembe proposes a special fund to address the needs of schools that need recovery.
So in the same way, government established a special fund for agriculture through Bank of Uganda, which is called Agriculture Credit Facility, which is a welcome idea. We believe that the same should be extended to the education sector, because if such a fund was in place, all this we are discussing wouldn't be relevant, because these schools would know where to run to. But right now they have nowhere to run.
The committee is expected to produce a report on the same next week. Bernard Yiga, UBC News.